Hey David, as promised, I got this video coming at you on these two new vehicles that you bought from me. Um, and like I said, I'll try to get them mailed out today. If not, for some reason, first thing tomorrow morning, I'll get those out to you and get you some tracking. Just want to show you a couple things real quick. I think I mentioned in the previous video with the sub that I do like to put some decals on there, just to kind of identify the vehicle, show you what it represents, but at the same time, you know, leaving extra room for the end user to be able to add their own decals or even do some painting of their own, some detail painting. So you can see that this one does have some decals on it, but again, there is some extra room for you to further customize it. A couple of features on this tank. This is an aftermarket hatch. The hatch that came with, or it didn't come with the hatch. It was missing. There's just a little bar down here that I added to a hatch from a extra piece that I had, and it works, and it sits pretty flush, as if it belonged to it. If that comes off during transit, it can fit back in there pretty easily. The other only thing that would come off, I think, would be maybe this little canister I used for just color contrast. Just a little gas canister or canister of oil or something. It is super glued on there, so if it comes off, again, you just super glue it on there. Shouldn't be any issues. Just got a couple little decals here and there, which are really cool. The other item that this tank came with was this little medical kit and oxygen tank, which also has a little Steele Brigade logo. The magnet is on the inside of this part, and then the magnet on back of here allows you to place that right there on the side. So it looks pretty cool. The other thing you could do is obviously if you had some other other items you wanted to put a magnet on, you could add other accessories on there with that other magnet being on the inside of there, so that's pretty cool. Moving on to the, I guess, what would you call this, the beast, to this bad boy here. Again, same thing with the decals. It's got some cool decals on there. Let you know it's G.I. Joe, killed some Cobra tanks, which is cool. It's got the Steel Brigade logo there, but I didn't put the Steel logo on this side, so you can again further customize it. It does have a little gas tank on there again for color contrast. It's super glued on there. It may come off and you could just super glue it back on. Just painted the little tarp that's on the back. Little decal there, the back opens. It does have a little extra radar that I had that I thought just would be cool to put on top. That's super glued on there. So if it comes off during transit, you just have to super glue it back on there. Not a problem. Windows 2, I've made probably about 6 or 7 of these vehicles in different styles, different color schemes. I put windows in all of them. None of them have come off during transit, but if for some reason it comes off, just let me know and I'll talk you through how to put them back on. They're basically just super glued and then hot glued in there. This also just an extra piece that I used, that I had laying around, that I put on both of the vehicles just to add, you know, a different look to it, just so it looks kind of tough. This one also comes with the shields. There's a shield for each side, and it goes right into this little hole here. There's one for that side, and then there's one for the other side. I'll probably put these in a separate little bag too, that way it doesn't fall off and get scratched or messed up or anything. The other cool feature on here is the backpack holder or backpack station. I did space them out so that they hold these type of backpacks. So that they look flush. If you do have other size backpacks, they may fit okay. I mean, they'll fit in there if they're G.I. Joe backpacks. I just don't know how flush that they'll look. Anyways, the backpack doesn't go with it. I'll show you what it looks like without. Take these off. They're just some little Lego pieces that I put together with a magnet on the back. They are super glued on there. Whoops. Camera kind of hard to do with one hand. So basically it's just like a little bracket. It's got the magnet on the back. The other magnet's on the inside here. Attach it on there like that. And then the backpack, the peg on the back just goes here, here, and here, and then it covers the whole thing. And then you just remove that, like so. And last but not least, on the front of the vehicle, like if you park this, like let's say your guys were going on a mission and you parked in front of a cliff or a high drop-off spot and you needed to rappel down. Let's see if I can get this with one hand. They do have like a little grappling hook that has a magnet here that will stick on at the bottom, and then you have your rope, pretty long rope, as you can see, and your guy can rappel down with all this extra rope. You can cut it to make it smaller if you wanted to, but again, I didn't have time to take pictures of it, or I'd show you, but I think there's some pictures of the same type of device that I have with some other vehicles, and you can check them out on my Instagram page. But that's about it, man. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to reach out, man. You got my number, you got my Instagram, and again, I appreciate it, and I'll get you those tracking numbers, or I'll get you that tracking number pretty quick. Thanks.